What is up, guys, on the YouTubes? I've not posted to YouTube in months. I think the last time I actually posted a video on here was like Stampede recap. Other than that, it's just been a couple live streams from a couple races. I got some time, so I figured why not? Let's update YouTube of what's been going on in the world. For those of you that subscribe on here and don't follow me anywhere else. So today out here at Moon Rocks, testing 2.0 for King of the Hammers. For those of you who don't follow me on other platforms, Instagram, Facebook, any of that, this is a new race car to H&H Offroad. If you missed it, the car that you've seen on the channel a bunch that we called Turbo 4 is no longer with us. It burned to the ground at Vegas Torino. So we are out here today. This car, since Bill picked it up, has raced once at Vora Yerington 2. We live streamed that race. That's on the channel somewhere. And we had some issues during that race, some clutching problems, some belt problems. We've worked through a bunch of that, so that's why we're out here today shaking it down to see what other changes we need to make. So let's go run. All right, guys, just kidding. Totally kidding. No, we really did do some testing. Had a camera on the car. And of course, I finally remembered to turn a camera on, and the SD card corrupted. So I got no footage from testing. Thanks to Matt for the clip of us taking off that I used in the intro there. Testing went pretty well. So at the Yerington race, we had some belt issues with 2.0. Blew 5 belts, determined heat was a major factor in that. So I'm in the shop today, going to work on moving some ducting around to try and get some more airflow, some cooler airflow to the belt. I haven't done this in a while. Not very good on camera anymore. So for people that don't know, you have a air intake for your clutch housing, which is down there. And it has to draw cooler air in somewhere, and it discharges on the backside of the clutch housing. And on this car, the way we got it, this is the clutch air intake, inconveniently located right behind the radiator fan. And what we figured out in testing was the airflow, when the fan would kick on, was increasing belt temps due to the airflow from the radiator fan coming into that clutch air intake. What I'm going to work on is getting a tube, pipe, something in there to reconfigure that and test it further to confirm that that is our issue. All right, guys. So apparently, I need to get I need to go to Best Buy and get some new SD cards because I had the camera on again and it didn't save any footage. But I'll show you what I did. So as you saw before, it had that box that sat here and it was stuck in the air. So what I did was went to the old Home Depots and got a flexible vent and temporarily connected it to that intake and moved it so it's pulling air from above and in front of the radiator fan there. So gonna get some more stuff done and then go shake this thing down again and see how it runs. Rocks doing a little testing after that change to the air ducting. And so my test loop out here is a little over 7 miles. And I'm at like mile 5 of the first loop. And blew a belt up, which was the issue we were having at Yerington. It's very possible from testing the other day where I wasn't able to get any footage because the camera glitched. Smoked that belt. And it was just time for this one to go. So I'm going to get fired back up here and run it again and see what happens. Guys, so out here at Moon Rocks, as you saw, I didn't kind of really do an intro when I got here, but few laps down in testing, blew that belt on lap 1. I'm gonna let everything settle, cycle, cool down a little bit here, and then go run 3 more real hard. Belt temps looked fantastic on the last 2 laps, so super happy with how everything feels. As long as temps are where we like them, we'll move on in our prep for King of the Hammers. Back at the shop after testing at Moon Rocks. Car feels incredible. The air ducting issue was definitely the cause of our belt problem. This isn't the new one. That was a temporary to test. To test how it ran with a change in airflow, and belt temps stayed right where we wanted them to be. And from there, build a new box and keep going. So with that said, and this video being on YouTube, which I haven't done in a while, I just wanted to take a second in this video to talk about my YouTube channel and kind of the future plan for it. I actually looked at the channel last night. I have not posted a video that wasn't a live stream from a race in like almost 6 months. A lot of reasons for that. Primarily, I haven't had time to turn a camera on, record, think about it, cut, edit, post a video. So, do I still have time for that? Not really, but I have been asked by quite a few people at events, at races, on social media, when are you gonna start posting videos to YouTube again? We really liked seeing what was going on behind the scenes. So obviously I'm posting a video right now. You guys are watching a brand new video. Will there be a video every week like there was in the past? No way. Not imaginably possible. As much as I would like to say, hey, I'm gonna post a video every week, it's not gonna happen. So my goal is to like maybe every 2 weeks, and that would be pushing it. But realistically, like once a month. And instead of them being the like this video is pretty short because it was kind of unplanned. But longer form, I think is the word I'm looking for. Just totally had a brain reset right there. You know, maybe a video every month and being a longer videos of stuff captured throughout that month, I think, is probably a better reality of content I'm putting out on YouTube. And there's a few other reasons the YouTube paused. I won't get into that. All I'm gonna say is to that end is, I know you're watching, and keep talking. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Not gonna call anybody out. It's not what I get on social media for. But in the meantime, if you do wanna see what's going on, I post to Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok quite frequently. That's where you can see kind of everything going on that's not in YouTube format. So, I'm back with a new video. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't, hit that subscribe button, like this video, share with all your friends. The more you do that, the more I might make time to do some videos. With that, I will see you guys very soon.